Hello people of Earth, it's your pal the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming away with another low-key broadcast. Tonight is Thursday night, and you know what that means. To the theoretical thousands in attendance, and the imaginary millions watching at home around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to administrate! As owner and head booker of the GWA in Fire Per Wrestling World. But first, I want to say hello to everybody, whether you're here in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, happy to have you with us, and hope the day finds you well. Okay, let's get to the action as fast as we can. But first, as always, administrative duties in the GWA. Let's check it out. Alright. First and foremost, let's check our... Okay, I usually made sure to... Ah yes, the new strategy of not producing any merchandise until the event is fully booked. Makes absolute sense here. Training center repairs were done. Do I need to upgrade or try anything new? Actually, we're well over $1 million now. I absolutely will invest in a ring doctor for sure. And a judo coach increases durability for everybody. Yep, that's just investment in everybody. They have a rec room. I might as well go for the lounge. There, I tripped out. We at least have level 1 full amenities available to our crew. Okay, let's save that quickly. Now we can, I believe, what do I want? Resources. We can send out a new scout. Sadly, who did we send out last time? Marty Sakota. I think we sent them to Japan to look for King's Road and couldn't find anyone. Let's keep them local, but let's send them out for 3 more months. See if we can find anyone that fits our bill. Yep. I hope so too. Now we can still offer a contract. I had some people shortlisted. I'd like to... Oh dear, poor AJ. I'd like to expand our international appeal. And I was shortlisting people the other day, as I said, or in weeks past. And I definitely want to give Daichi Hashimoto a shot. Look at that. $826. That's salary, but a B attack and a B defense. And above a D level popularity in 3 of the 4 territories. So they're at least mildly aware of him in America, and he's kind of, you know, a mid-carder in Japan. We're going to, also, if you didn't know, the son of New Japan legend Shinya Hashimoto. See, he uses the same Daedrin's DDT as a finish. So we're going to see if we can't pluck them from the free agent pool to add to our heavyweight division. It's a fiery young babyface. Actually, wait. I didn't check their age. Sorry, 28? Oh, geez, they're not even 30. Okay. Yeah, we'll wine him and dine him. So here we go. Ooh, we're not gonna hook them if the salary is too low, but we're gonna, you know, we're gonna give it a whirl at... It's a pretty good signing bonus considering you're making $826 a month. That's a few months, that's a nice vacay for you once a year or just out of the gate, or that'll help get you set up if you have to move and stuff. I mean, 10 grand would be better, but we're not even gonna mention that we have 10 grand to give you. How about 5? Crossing our fingers. Ah, well, since this is a game, and there's no way you would only be able to negotiate with somebody once a month, we're gonna try to lowball them once more. And then if that doesn't work, and hey, honestly, sometimes it does, offer contract. We've already done the scouting. Oh no, have we not? Oh no. Alright, let's make sure to reapply this first, and then I'll go back and save, and then come back and do this. Make an offer that they cannot refuse. I mean, I'm sure you can go... You look for strong style in Japan, and you look for King's Road in America. Just stick around your home turf. So, maybe we'll get some reports. Mr. Question. Preferred style, who knows? Preferred Terry, who knows? Okay. King's Road, anywhere. Mr. Question. See what you can do for me in a month. Just for, you know. Okay, me too. Just for something to do. So let's save that quick. So we've done at least that much. Now we go back to human resources. Now, Daichi Hashimoto. Another lovely dinner. Listen, have you reconsidered the $5,000? I mean, this is the first time we're offering you $5,000 as a bonus. What do you think? What do you think? Wow, amazingly. Amazingly, they changed their mind. I guess you could just kind of straight up have a 50-50 shot with some of these things. I was fully prepared to offer them 10 if they said no the second time. I give them one chance to reconsider. You know, now that I have the money for it, I'm going to stop lowballing people that I don't think I can get away with it, but I can absolutely, I knew, get away with it with Daichi Hashimoto. Ruthless business person. Alright, let me add them. As you can hear here, as you might be able to hear, I'm scribbling with a straight up pencil because I have a clipboard. I will show you, I'll show it to you soon, because there's some roster news I need to update everybody on. Once we get to the actual event, I tried to set it up to be a bit of a surprise too. I mean, it's gonna be as surprises go. It's not my best work, but man, it's stables. Oh, I also I also made stables, as you can see, for face heavies, heel heavies, face juniors, heel juniors, just to keep everyone, like, you know, generally associated. So Daichi Hashimoto is definitely going to be a fiery young babyface in the heavyweight division for us. Welcome aboard. Wonderful. Everything else there is good. We don't really have enough people to do... Did I do that? I feel silly. There should be good sound, like a yay that you actually did it. I'm not going to invite anybody else in because we have enough titles to juggle as it is. I'm just hoping that, like, our people are healthy enough to put on a full event. So we're going to book something, and then we're going to go back and generate some merchandise depending on whether we filled the 10 or the 15,000 seater. And then we'll go from there. And I do have to remember... Okay, so let's check our referees. La Park is a good start. Oh, no. Alright, of those three, I'll stick with... That's cool, that 2 female choices and then La Parka, because you only get choice of 3 total created ones, and they're randomly chosen. And there are, even amongst them, precious few females. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna not just pick La Parka, because what a great ref he's been making. But, represent. Alright. Title match. Let's start with, of course, our brand new heavyweight champion, Luchasaurus. Hope they feel well. I'm gonna have to do this carefully. Do this very carefully. Okay. Face heavies. Luchasaurus. Feeling good. Anybody feeling bad? Oh, look at that. As you can see, we have a new addition to the roster that only wants to be known as Headrocker at the moment. We'll get to that later. But let's see how everyone else is feeling. Good, normal, good. Okay. How do we feel about Luchasaurus versus... Well, he's got too many belts. Luchasaurus versus... Walter. Just to clubbering one another. I feel pretty good about that. Look at that, he got all jazzed. Nah. He got all jazzed up for it and put on wrist tape. Okay, so that'll be our heavyweight title match. We're gonna do the tag title match because Cash Wheeler is back, so he and Doc Gallows can face... Let me check my notes here. Yep, can face Jack Howard. Ooh. Get away from there. Jack Howard. And, amazingly, his heel partner, David Houston. So David Houston, Jack Howard, remember they earned it. Jack Howard. Alright, yes, they earned it in the #1 contenders match on the last card. Now let's see. Now we have so many more belts that we could potentially put on the line. Potentially. Let's open up with a junior title match. Whose junior title? I mean, Mustafa Ali has 2 of them. And the heavyweight title, isn't he? That's funny. So, let's do Mustafa Ali putting his Stardom heavyweight, or his Stardom, junior heavyweight title up against. Oh, that's funny. None of these qualify, obviously. Up against. Obviously, he can't fight himself. Set Pentagon. Try to unify that. Let's keep I'm trying to keep the junior specific singles titles maybe together. So here's an attempt for Pentagon to unify the belts. Ooh, now we're at half capacity. All right. Ooh. Oh, I must remember. To be very careful. Double check. I never think I go that. I don't go that late in the card. So making sure that I didn't accidentally have it set at some point where I might accidentally need to defend or play as someone, or maybe set up to go too slow. Alright, they're in the first match, so they can't defend that championship. Mustafa Ali is taken care of. I have a challenger in mind for Will Ospreay. We'll see what happens there. So Matt Robinson has a belt that they can defend. Oops, Matt Robinson and Will Ospreay. So Matt Robinson with the MLW title on the line against Thomas Walker. Let's keep it in the created wrestler, and by that I mean game created wrestler family. Man, I'm gonna be able to do. Where's it done? Can't do that one. That one's done. Can't do that one. Got a champion there. I can do one more title match. Okay, so before I introduce the challenger, I need to have a little tete-a-tete. So excuse me for 1 second here. All right, as you can see, I for really reals have like a clipboard. I have a pencil. Take a lot of notes, and unfortunately, even though I take meticulous notes, sometimes contract law escapes me. And it turns out, in our last card, even though we thought we had signed Jay Lethal exclusively, it turns out it was a one-time only appearance, and he wasn't satisfied with. I don't believe he was successful in his debut. I can't quite remember even. But either way, he wasn't satisfied with either pay or conditions or whatever reason. So he has left the GWA. The GWA management, myself included, scrambled to find a replacement member to the roster. And as you can see, it's not Daichi Hashimoto, because that was this month's acquisition. We've gone out and we have scouted someone else, and we've hired someone. They wish to remain somewhat anonymous at the moment, but if you'll pardon me, off camera, I'm going to go ahead and set them up as Will Ospreay's challenger. I mean, it's going to be a little obvious, perhaps, to some, the more keen-eyed amongst you, who Headrocker might be. But you know, as far as that goes. This is where we're at. Now I still have more. I feel like I still have more matches that I could possibly do. Let me just pop down to see who's still available and who's feeling all right. Okay, Bronson Reed doing okay. Danny Bryan doing okay. Yeah, we didn't even get Hashimoto on the card. We brought him in. Rey Mysterio not on the card, feeling good. All right, let's try to. Well, I'm definitely gonna do Hashimoto versus somebody. I don't want to do Bronson. Let's do Hashimoto, Daniel Bryan. Just cause. Or Hashimoto, Rey Mysterio is pretty interesting. Let's do Hashimoto, Rey Mysterio just for funsies. And then everybody else we'll send them elsewhere. Because everybody's feeling alright. Yeah, everyone's in alright condition. So we can try to build some bridges, make amends, etc., to whatever we need to do. Okay, so let me book this extra contest, which we will then put at the beginning. Because I can... oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I probably just gave it away. Oh, well. Dan O'Brien. Sort of current look against the debuting. Doot. One more. Where are you? There you are. Daishi Hashimoto. Alright. Thrilled to have you with us. This is part of his entrance attire. That's pretty neat. Do I want blue hair? Do I want... No, I like the, I like this one. Okay. Now we just have to go ahead. Move this down. Okay. And do the same on the other side. One at a time. One at a time. Okay. Daishi Hashimoto debuting against Dan O'Brien in our opener, and then we have title matches out the woohoo. Okay, we've sold the place out. Ooh. Getting close. Getting close. We can fill the place out with a TV commercial at twice the money. How about... really? Hang on, really? Well, how much is a TV commercial? 100 grand, right at that, huh? Full house. Okay, let me see if I can figure out, before people show up, that's at least 15,000 people. Let me grab my handy calculator here. Punch some quick numbers. 60, 15,000 is at least $900,000. So that's the expenses covered. Oh, I'm gonna be okay. So I got 15,000 people. They paid a ton to be here, which is crazy to me. But we had to get a TV commercial to get that many people in here for that price. But if we can deliver a good show, this is going to be amazing for us. Actually, can't do 40 yet. American Rural. What about medium here? Is 10, yeah. Large? Only 13 of 20, huh? Wow, okay, well. This seems to be our best market, the American urban market in the medium arena. What's that? Plus 10,000 even? You think it's like 15,000 even? I'm fine with that, if that's the case. Okay, this is gonna be our match card. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. All of the rules are set. Just want to double check. Yes. Okay. So let me make sure I made it do the sixth one. Okay. Give that a quick save. Now we can produce merchandise. Now we got 15,000 people. They paid a lot to get there. I'm gonna try to feed most of them. I'm gonna make 3,000 goods. We're gonna make 1,000 photo sets. We're gonna do 3,000 towels. Seemed like a pretty big deal, so we're gonna do 3 and 3 of towels. I don't see the photos being as popular, so we're gonna go for broke here. Oh my! Well, we're still covered in expenses if everybody shows up. So, like, we still make more than twice that. Oh, we have a rolling with the big boys now. We got full merchandise and TV commercials. We don't even have television ourselves. This is only a live event. So be there or be square. Okay, now we can proceed. No, we cannot. We can loan some folk out to... Anybody hate us yet? Who hates us for realsies? I don't think they have any interest in working with us. But, hey Bronson Reed, you want to go to AEW for a spell? Ha! They do not want anything to do with AEW. Or with us, sorry. AEW wants nothing to do with... I wish there was a way they could... Estranged, okay, I can tell. Indifferent. Estranged. AEW, NXT. Okay, we can work DDT still. Ring of Honor hates us. Oh, pretty good with... Impact doesn't care, but they don't care about anything. Well, they're technically in Latin America. I stationed them because I had to move people around the world. Friendly with Stardom. I don't know why. We have decimated your roster. I don't know why you're friendly with us. You can't be doing well. You can't be doing well. Previous rank, 13th. Now you're dead last. Well, wait. We're dead last, I'm sure. Let's try putting out feelers to New Japan. No, I don't want to destroy them like that. I just want to throw somebody from the bottom. Let's send you out to... Who likes us? Impact doesn't really want to work with us. But let's send you out to Impact. They have no interest. Like, that is certainly indifference. Huh. Alright. The NWA then. Their ranking is so much higher than ours. Yes, we are technically still, like, the worst promotion. But, let's see. Nope. No interest. No interest in working with us. That's wild. We have a normal relationship. I mean, we haven't even taken any of your titles. MLW I'm not even going to try. We took their belts. GCW, we have their belts as well. Let's try sending Tyler Bate to Noah. Tyler Bate to Noah. They have no interest. Who are, like... Nobody we're happy, like, is normal. Oh, let's do All Japan. Tyler Bate to All Japan. Let's give it a whirl. Wow. So not friendly or normal as it would seem. I mean... Here, I'll send you to ML... I'll try sending Xavier Woods to MLW. We will negotiate. We will negotiate for Xavier to perform in MLW's event. Ask another promotion to participate. We will... Okay. So they're fine. So we sent Xavier out. Let me just check that. Let me write that down in my production notes. Xavier Woods out to MLW. Xavier Woods. Oh, I fear organizing my notes has slowed down the stream. Anywho, I mean, we'll let Ray sit this one out. No, we can't do that. It's Rey Mysterio. He's gotta work somewhere. Who would want us? Impact. How about Rey Mysterio? How about that? Oh, I can still ask them, even if it says ask another promotion to participate. I thought that meant that they wouldn't care. They have no interest. You wouldn't expect them. Let's try it anyway. It's Rey Mysterio, and they don't want to. Okay. Now I get how that works. So now that I hadn't really done that before. Like, why would I loan people out? I'll ask people to show up. I'll pay people to arrive. But never really considered sending people out to other promotions. I'll send them out for training. Anyway. We have booked our event. Yep. We made a lot of merch. Crossing our fingers, everybody shows up. Well, I mean, we can game it if they don't. Everybody's here, everybody's happy. Nobody got, like, lost on the way to the venue or anything like that. So first up, we have a debut. We have the debuting son of legendary New Japan Pro Wrestling star Shinya Hashimoto, Daichi Hashimoto, who has now emigrated to America to seek fame and fortune, and standing in his way is former GWA champion, former tag champion. He's pretty much held every belt he's attempted to win. Daniel Bryan. Anyway, best of luck, buddy, as we head down to the ring. La Parka is the man in charge. Your referee for the entire evening. There he is. We're thrilled to have all three of them. And away we go. Daichi's going to want to look to establish himself early. He's going to want to avoid the mid kicks that Brian executes so well. So slowly screw my water bottle. It's important to stay hydrated, everybody. Oh, Daniel varying up. Arm strikes as opposed to kicks to start things off. Oh, Daichi misses with the bicycle kick there. Scissors kick, whatever you want to call it. Whoop. Oh, beautiful belly to belly there. Daichi, though, not intimidated, not backing down a second. Counters that Northern Lights. Oh. Vicious European uppercut. Here we go with those mid kicks. Daichi again, not backing down. Trying to answer with those chops, but Danny Bryan gets the better. Oh! Diving headbutt to the back of Daichi's head. One. Ooh, not even a 2 count. I was impressed. Crowd's still indifferent. Ooh, too close to the ropes on that Northern Lights as well. Some ring savvy there from Daichi Hashimoto. Oof. A big belly to belly from Dan O'Brien. Still not a hair out of place. And Hashimoto. Ooh. Now, Dan O'Brien, a veteran, starting to take over. Submission counter here. Hashimoto able to escape. I think he wanted to get a little air there. Or, oof. Maybe create a little distance for that. Nicely done. Spin kick, but Daniel Bryan has none of it. Right away, he's back up and delivering those mid kicks. Oh no. Buzzsaw kick to the side of the head. Rolls the man over into the S-lock. This is early, but it could put the young man away. He's able to escape. Right back to work on that arm goes Daniel Bryan. Oh, some mill timing there. You can tell he's not quite used to the GWA ring. Recovered nicely, though. Can't seem to string too much together, though. Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan, single leg DDT, driving his face into the turnbuckle on the way down. That's all Daichi can do to get a little breathing room. 1, 2. Oh, almost got it with the Northern Lights that time. Oh, some mid kicks from Hashimoto now. Nice looking leg lock here. Daniel Bryan able to escape. Master of submission holds. 1, 2. Almost again. Back to that Northern Lights. Oh. Big suplex takes Daniel Bryan out of the ring. Hashimoto takes a breather. Daniel Bryan recovers his breath. And gets in that mid kick combo. 1, 2. Oh, almost gets him again. Big DDT from Hashimoto. 1, 2. Roll up! Oh, those are deadly. Almost got him. I thought he was going to lock on the... Oh, another beautiful single arm DDT into the S-lock. That's usually a setup. Middle of the ring. You can see Hashimoto slowly crawling, but he's able to escape regardless. Oh, jumping brainbuster, dangerous DDT that used to be called to Daniel Bryan. Oh, almost got him. Roll up from Bryan. 2, 3, just like that. Oh, a technical counter. Wouldn't be upstaged by the debuting newcomer. Daniel Bryan, after that dangerous DDT, makes no mistake. Just wraps up his opponent tightly and gets the 3. Audience liked it, so did I. Daichi wasn't knocked out, he was just out-wrestled. And against a guy like Daniel Bryan, a veteran like that, could happen to anybody. Alright, now is the first of 5 straight heavyweight, or sorry, not heavyweight, but 5 straight championship matches. First up, challenging for the Stardom Junior Heavyweight Championship, former champion in that division, Pentagon Jr. is facing current champion Mustafa Ali. Pentagon is hoping to unite the Stardom Junior and the GWA Junior Heavyweight belts. Mustafa Ali is hoping to remain a double champion in 2 different divisions, as he also is the NXT Heavyweight Champion. And we got a lot of belts in this league. Pretty soon, everyone's going to have one. Alright, so let's get to the ring and see how these two fare. They are no strangers to one another, having met previously in our own junior division, as this is obviously still our GWA junior division. But we have titles on titles. We represent them proudly, whether or not the federations that those belts signify still exist. The prestige of those belts will live on in the hearts and minds of those defunct promotions and in reality in the GWA. We're not getting rid of them anytime soon. Quick pin there. Just trying to see what Pentagon's made of tonight. See what he's just trying to feel each other out, as I say. They try to give 100% every night in the ring, but sometimes you can tell when your opponent's maybe giving 98, maybe getting 97, and you can maybe, go home early on nights like that. Maybe you can exploit an early weakness or mistake. So early pins like that, even though it was a no count, are just trying to see if Pentagon's paying attention. Oh! Had to have been paying attention to that beautiful heads to the takeover. Big splash there. Drop toe! And away he goes. Another excellent head scissors from Mustafa Ali. Big press slam. Pentagon saying no thank you. Just trying to throw his man bodily to the mat. Oh! Or drop him on their head. Oh, now the men just exchange elbows back and forth. Just these vicious strikes. Mustafa Ali again. Champion, defending his title. Getting the better of the challenger thus far. Pentagon wearing gold because he still holds his own title. Both of these men are at least single champions. Both these men champions in the junior division here. Pentagon looking to unify those straps. Mustafa Ali looking to retain his second of 2 championship belts. Or he might consider it the primary one. I haven't quite asked him. Beautiful dropkick. Ali right back up. Chest armor might have something to do with that. Oh. Arm up on the outside. Remember, there are no countouts, and there are no disqualifications on the floor. Oh, big powerbomb there. So weapons are legal. Do whatever you want. But you cannot win unless you're back in the ring. Oh. Mustafa Ali just rubbing it in now. Oh, package power driver! Oh, on the floor in the corner. Pentagon trying to pour it on here. Another one! Oh, stringing them together. Goodness gracious. Mustafa Ali trying to create some distance, but amazingly gets the upper hand there for a second and is back to his feet. Leg sweep by Pentagon up to the top. Oh, big double stomp to the chest. Protect that. 1, 2. Oh, almost got him. After wearing him out on the floor with those 2 pile drivers. Oh, both men go down. We are essentially back to square one here at the 9-minute mark. Pentagon with another beautiful press slam. I think he was trying to launch him out of the ring. Couldn't quite do it. Pulls him away from the ropes. Gonna try something else. Big shoulder tackle now. Oh, head scissor. And he can ever whip those off. Oh, nice throwing German. Didn't go too far, but still waits. Another head scissor takeover up to the top. 045 or 05. Whatever the numbers are, they spell victory for Mustafa Ali as he retains in 10.5. Oof. I left this commentator gobsmacked at that sudden ending, but the crowd again had a great time. There it is, the 054. Title defense from Mustafa Ali. Pentagon's quest to unite the junior titles failed for now. Will he get another shot? Who knows? Who knows? Well, likely. There's not too many juniors on the roster. We'll hire one next month. But who knows? He's got to defend his own title next month, I'd say. Coming up next, though, keep it in the Fam Jam. By the Fam Jam, I do, of course, mean Fire Pro Wrestling World Generated Wrestlers. These are made by... it used to be called Human. It's probably like Spike or something now. Spike, I think, is the company. Matt Robinson, the Major League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, having defeated Filthy Tom Lawler for that title, is defending it against Thomas Walker, coming back from injury, I believe, last month. Just trying to reestablish himself in the heavyweight division, and it's kind of easy to get a title shot these days, as there are so many, so he put his name in the hat. Here we go. MLW Heavyweight Championship defense up next. La Parka, once again, the referee of note. Matt Robinson, this is his first taste of singles gold in the GWA. Unlikely to admit that he's a little possessive of and fearful of losing his first singles title, and you might see more than you'd expect of him out of the ring, as this is actually the first meeting of these two since Matt Robinson put Thomas Walker out, I believe, with that pedigree. I didn't even factor that into the matchmaking, and look what I've done. Thomas Walker looking to ruin things for Matt Robinson. Take away his first singles gold, the MLW Championship. Oh. I expect these two men to go at it tooth and claw. Oh, battle of the spin kicks there. Nobody's winning. Oh, we got a winner there. Matt Robinson takes this man down. Trying to position him for something. He'll be looking for that pedigree. He'll be looking for that sit-out dominator. He's got a variety of weapons. He'll just kick your head straight off your shoulders. He's got a variety of weapons. Thomas Walker, I am sorry to say, he's got that pay dirt. Well, I am sorry to say I'm not overly familiar with his moveset, as he's primarily a tag team wrestler, so we haven't seen too much of him. Oh, beautiful diamond dust there into a figure four. Interesting combination. Ref, check him if he's using the ropes for leverage there. Thomas Walker able to escape. Oh, Robinson throws the challenger out of the ring. Nice double axe handle. And now the two men on the floor. Remember, no DQs on the floor. No countouts. You gotta win in the ring, though. Yeah, as you see, Matt Robinson there, as I said, desperate to keep that championship. Willing to resort to use of weapons. Thomas Walker, the unlikely hero in this scenario, and to hold his own against the ultra-aggressive Matt Robinson. It was Robinson that put Walker away, don't forget. For a number of months after a vicious pedigree. Oh, and now Walker gets a weapon. Oh, those vicious mid-kicks. From the 5-star, don't call me jobber anymore, Matt Robinson. Oh, now the two men are just going to slug it out. Oh! From the top! Oh, beautiful elbow, but Matt Robinson able to get to the ropes. Ishigoroshi! 1, 2! Oh, solid 2 there for Thomas Walker. And again, back to the midsection for the champion, Matt Robinson. Setting up for something here. Oh, blocks that. Pedigree dead center. Oh, dang. Here it comes. 1, 2. Oh, Walker kicks out. I thought It was pedigree pin, book it. But there, the float over armbar. Too close to the ropes. Walker escapes. Signaling for something else now. Oh, jeez. Vicious kick to the back of the head. Double stomp to the spine. Big clothesline now. Back to that armbar again. Too close to the ropes, but the damage, you can get some damage in the few seconds before the ref breaks it. I don't know why he's not just applying it dead center. Might have the win there. I think it's just because he wanted to get out to the floor again. Both men now down here in no man's land. Anything goes. Rake of the eyes there. The body slam. Out comes another chair. Oh. Just kind of poked him in the belly with it. Seemed rather ineffective. Matt Robinson now able to get a big combination off, and another kick to the face this time. Oh, and a third. Those vicious high kicks taking their toll. Oh, nice counter. Astonishing resilience from Walker. Ushigoroshi on the floor. Oh, nicely done. Spinning neckbreaker there. Almost with a suplex setup to start with, though. Very interesting offense from Thomas Walker. Boom! Turned him inside out with that Sister Abigail-like maneuver. Another neckbreaker. Working the neck is Thomas Walker. Signaling for something now. Beautiful 450. Got him! We have a new champ! Matt Robinson's title reign has been sufficiently spoiled. Your new MLW Heavyweight Champion, Thomas Walker. All right. Oh, the crowd loved it. Oh, jeez, I'm terrible at this. It's not a 450, it's a Firebird splash. Man, I gotta get in touch with Walker more. Apologize to him in person for getting his finish wrong. That's 2 months in a row now, I think. Make a note. Firebird splash. Up next, though, as you can see, that's a strangely named competitor. New signee, and for those of you that are just joining us, we had some more interesting roster news. Let me tell you about it. Hang on. Okay, so here's the deal. Turns out we didn't hire Jay Lethal for anything longer than a single shot. There must have been something in the fine print in the contract, but apparently he was a one and done. So without any penalty to him, apparently, because we tried to contact him because we thought he was on our roster, and according to his legal representation, we're no longer affiliated with one another, and there's nothing wrong with that. He chose to pursue other opportunities. In his stead, we've hired someone new. We've given them a title shot, and they requested as much as possible in their first match to remain somewhat anonymous. And as I've said, the more astute viewers might be able to figure out, Headrocker challenging Will Ospreay for the Stardom Heavyweight Championship title. Let me do a quick save again, so I was doing some fun production-y bits as we get back to the action. Let's get back to the ring and let them do their thing. Will Ospreay defending against the masked mystery man, Headrocker, who is new to our roster. I don't know anything about him. Let's see how he does. Headrocker now breaking even. Oh, and then establishing himself in a test of strength there. Oh, again countering. Very good work so far from Headrocker, whomever they may be. Ospreay showing impressive strength, slamming the larger man. Although if you've seen Ospreay on his Instagram lately, he is enormous. So it shouldn't be that surprising. Oh, nice punch combination from Headrocker now. And a suplex. Takes the champ down. I'd say that of half the competitors in most of these matches. Not intimidated as Ospreay, going right back to work. figure out what this Headrocker character's all about. Trying to rock his own head. With that Robinson special, now the two men going toe-to-toe. Strike for strike. Shooting star pin. Kick out of one. Oh, nice MMA counter. Some wrestling. Oh my, some mat work. Don't see that too often. Another beautiful suplex there. Excellent technique on all of these moves from every competitor in the GWA, I must say. Everything executed excellently, time after time. I'm awestruck at their athleticism and their consistency, most of all. It's almost as though it were pre-programmed.
5 minutes gone.
5 minutes deep now. As we've seen from Headrocker, he has something of a mat base, but Will Ospreay doing his best to evade thus far. Oh dear! Try to evade that though. Release German. And then back to those punches. Punches and bunches now from Headrocker. Oh, an atomic drop. Classic. Muscle Buster. Interesting. Muscle Buster out of Headrocker. Pulls the man away from the ropes. This might do it. That's going to jar your neck something fierce. Almost gets the job done. Oh, another shooting star pin. United Days, the bigger man. Just gets a 2. Ospreay missing wildly there. Headrocker just takes him down. Methodically going back to work. You can tell that this big man has some experience in the fight game. I have been assured that they will reveal themselves at the conclusion of this event. Another suplex. Fundamental, devastating offense out of Headrocker here. Oh, missing with that. A series of missed kicks there. Ospreay is a slippery one. Another shooting star pin attempt. Just a 1. Headrocker back to those punches. See if he can live up to his namesake here. Oh, big club and blow. Powerful lariat there. Going for another suplex. Nope. Ospreay wisely counters that time, but gets exploded. Exploder suplex there from Headrocker. Takes a breath. Don't know what he wanted to do there, but Ospreay countered. Into that Boston Crab. Oh my gosh, Ospreay taps just like that out of nowhere. Your winner and new champion, Headrocker. That's surprising, but okay, I guess he'd sufficiently worked his back and legs enough that, wow, Ospreay had no choice but to tap out immediately to that Boston Crab. Interesting. Could be an injury at play. We have a new champion, and their name for the moment is Headrocker. More on that story as it develops. Let's do a quick save. All right, coming up next, based on David Houston and Jack Howard's victory in a #1 tag team title contention match last month, they are now challenging the returning Cash Wheeler and Doc Gallows for the GWA Openweight Tag Team Championship. I know it says heavyweight there, but you can put heavyweights and juniors together for tag teams. So, coming up next, as I said, the former proud singles champions, Houston and Howard, kind of the foundation of the GWA championships in this league, now that we have so many, it can get a little confusing, are trying to team up to wrestle again, wrestle the titles away once again. This time from the champions of Cash Wheeler, coming back from a few months of exhaustion, I believe, was the reason they were away. And Doc Gallows, who's been sitting patiently and has actually collected a bit of singles gold in his time off. So let's get down to the ring and see how this plays out. Immediately, Houston whipping Cash Wheeler into the corner. He says he wants Doc Gallows. Cash Wheeler seems a bit offended. Obviously not going to tag out immediately. We're going to go at it. Houston and Wheeler now. Tag matches seem to work out that they pair off sort of in a set of 2 singles, trying to sort of ability match each half of the team. Sometimes that can play to the strength of one team versus another. Sometimes they'll trade up that strategy and they go through. Overall, though, teamwork is absolutely the name of the game. We've seen more title changes based on lapses, in teamwork than pretty much anything else. Wheeler now, briefly held singles gold, GWA heavyweight champion. Bit of a shocker. Won it and then lost it in his first defense, but that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you just get lucky. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta cash in, as he would say. A couple of 3Ds here. The Jack Howard just gets a 1 count. Crazy. Look at Doc Gallows with the war paint on tonight. I wonder if he has separate costumes for the singles title and his tag title. I don't remember. Oh, wow. I love this beautiful off the shoulders swinging neck breaker there. What a display of power from the big man. Jack Howard, though, trying to get back into it. These two men a similar size. I've yet to find out what he calls that one. Very interesting submission move there, but Gallows easily able to break it this early in the contest. Jumping elbow, and then a tag out to Houston. See, they might be trying to mix things up already.
5 minutes gone.
Or Gallows might immediately try to make a tag out. Let's see what he does when he has the opportunity. And this is a shoulder tackle. Still trying to mix it up with Houston. He drags him back into the challenger's corner. Oh! Nice counter there. And yeah, first opportunity. Gallows tags out to Wheeler. So you can see the matchups. They're trying to stick with Houston and Wheeler, Gallows, and Howard. Nice lariat to the back of the head. Upset Houston, though. They're going to slap it out. Houston getting the better of the champion there. Moonsault into a pin. Oh, just a 1 count. I thought it might be more. I appreciated it nonetheless. Pin the other way gets a 2 to silence. Houston definitely over with the crowd. They sense a title change this early. Oh, could they be mixing up the matchup this early? Strangely. Oh my gosh, I think he got hit with both of those moves into the corner. That was unique. I don't think I've seen that before from the AI in this game. Both going for the same thing at the same time, but bad corner positioning allows, bad ring positioning, excuse me, allows Wheeler to make the tag and Gallows to come in and break up that submission immediately. Now we got Howard and Gallows again. Hollywood Jack Howard. Our longest tenured single reign as GWA heavyweight champion in our short history. Gallows now. Oh! Stuffed by Jack Howard, who comes off the ropes with a diving elbow to the sternum. Gallows pops back up, though. Eats the fall-away slam. Gets slammed again. Howard establishing himself. Now just trying to take the wind away. A wind away, a wind away, a wind away, a wind away. Oh, and a fall-away slam for Howard from Gallows. That's a 1-for-1 receipt. A big clothesline. Houston back in. Gallows distracted by the wrong man. Upper kick. Impressive strength there. And a moonsault pin, but Cash Wheeler in to break it up before the 3. Champions reeling a little bit here. Oh, Gallows getting back into the swing of things. No pun intended with that beautiful neck breaker. Makes the tag to Cash Wheeler. The fresh man, they get the matchup that they want. Nice TKO. Something to remember him by, and a side slam. Combo there from Gallows on the way out. To the apron. Houston counters against Wheeler with an enziguri. Oh, gets suplexed to the outside. This is what you don't want, especially in a tag match. It is lawless out there. But here comes Jack Howard to even the odds. Roll-ups don't work, Houston. Not on the floor. Champions now. Going to work. Oh, it seemed they did this just to sort of isolate Howard there for that. Houston works Wheeler back to his corner and gets a pin off. Oh, 2 count. Nicely placed in his own corner. Gallows had to go all the way across the ring. What is this? Ref? I don't know what's going on here. Well, they're not the legal man, so it doesn't matter. He could have potentially been disqualified for faking chair usage. Didn't matter though. Oh, long blower! And he isolates and neutralizes Jack Howard long enough to get the tag to his championship partner. Doc Gallows, the legal man, but Cash Wheeler whips Howard into the ropes. He just bounces off Big Doc and falls down. Excuse me, Big LG. Don't question it. That's just his nickname. Big Large. Boom. Gallows too sweet in himself. Howard gets his package pile driver stolen, but they're in the wrong corner. Gallows unable to take advantage. Howard hits a TKO of his own. Gallows used that earlier against his partner. Oh, almost pinned the champ. Howard seems mad that he got hit with that package pile driver. So he hits one on Cash Wheeler, and then he hits a TKO. Oh. Tagging into Houston now. That's smart. Howard needed to get out of there and recover a bit after that onslaught from Doc Gallows, but I don't know how wise it is of Houston to go after Doc with the role he's on currently. Oh, now we'll see what comes of this. Ref, what do you think? Oh my God! I think the ref just disqualified the champs. I don't know what this decision means. Goodness gracious me. We're gonna have to, oh my goodness. La Leyenda, thank you for the raid. I didn't even notice earlier. There it is. Hello. Hi everybody, that was hanging out with La Leyenda. DQ, so they won, but they didn't win the tag belts. What a weird strategy from David Houston. Okay, well, the crowd loved it. I think I think Jack Howard is going to want to have words with his tag team partner after that display. Very interesting end to that one. I legitimately did not see that coming, and how could you? Okay, well, coming up is our main event. Let me just save it again. Every time I look away from the screen and look back, I'm like, did I save it? The GWA heavyweight champion, Luchasaurus, who we poached from AEW not long ago, it's probably why they no longer want to speak to us as an organization, puts his newly won title on the line against Walter, who is no stranger to the main event scene or the championship picture since his arrival. So, let's see these big old boys slug it out in our main event for the GWA Heavyweight Championship. Let's go down to the ring. Once again, the hardest working ref in the industry, La Parka, is the man in charge. Things are going to start back and forth, I would suspect. Walter, though, establishing the strength advantage early. Literally winning a test of. Luchasaurus, though, has something to prove as both a fair newcomer. It was only his second match in the promotion where he won the title. And as a newly crowned champion, the champion in this league, everyone is going to be gunning for that title, whether they have their own singles gold or not. Down here on the floor, anything goes. It is lawless. It is the neutral zone. Anything, or the negative zone. Anything can happen. The forbidden zone. It's a nasty zone, let me tell you. Walter establishing himself so far. Challenger coming out hungry. Seems to be getting the advantage on the floor. Trying to translate that back into the ring here. And no good. Luchasaurus suplexes him right back out. Hadn't had enough of the warfare near the crowd, I suspect. Oh! Thick dropkick, the only way to describe it. Thick dropkick to the midsection from Walter. Everything this guy does is thick. Oh, just that neck crank suplex. Looks so dangerous. Luchasaurus couldn't quite get the timing of that. He's a little discombobulated, and now probably a lot discombobulated after getting folded over with that clothesline. nice. Big boot there takes Walter down, but Walter calmly shrugs it off. Butterfly suplex there.
5 minutes gone.
Whoa! Luchasaurus showing agility and then follows it up with a nice deep knee strike to the midsection and a clubber and double axe handle. Oof. Walter quick to counter. Huge powerbomb folds him up into the pin. Oof, almost got him. Luchasaurus has got to find a way back into this. Walter has been on the offense almost from the jump. Champion having to fight from underneath. You don't see that too much. Well, in a match with Walter, you never know. Oh my goodness me! Maybe I've spoken too soon. Luchasaurus with that amazing strike combo and then drops him with that Emerald Trojan. Oh, and then eats another powerbomb right away. Walter just constantly able to shrug off these huge offensive moves and just counter with power after power. Just bombing him down, suplexing him over, having his way. Oh no! Oh, Kudo driver from Luchasaurus there. Dropping Walter on the top of his head. Big choke slam. He seems to have woken up the dinosaur. Oh dear. Oh, trying to put him back into the ice is Walter with that power bomb. See, he had barely anything on that choke slam. Didn't even get him off his feet. Luchasaurus off the ropes. Takes a big hip toss there. That's Walter working him towards now. Luchasaurus. I don't know if it's wise to go for more offense or try to get a breather in, bud. See, he's got nothing left on these choke slams. Oh, big slap. Oh, a huge lariat. Oh, and then neck crank again. Walter can sense victory if he can just get Luchasaurus in a pinning predicament. Luchasaurus hanging on here. Again, I don't know. Take a moment, bud. Oh, I don't know how successful you're going to be trading headbutts with Walter. Thick though your skull may be. Oh, another big hip toss there. Oh, Luchasaurus counters the suplex. No, still full ahead. Won't take a breather. This might cost him as Walter folds him up after this powerbomb. Got him. Walter reclaims the GWA Heavyweight Championship. Luchasaurus just kept coming at him and coming at him. That's admirable, courageous even, but needed to take some time there to catch his breath before continuing the onslaught. Walter able to take advantage and just keep pressing, just keep pressing, just keep pressing, and then powerbombed his way to victory. We have ourselves a new GWA Heavyweight Champion. That's going to do it for our first event of the evening. Walter, new GWA champ. Oh yes, that's Thomas Walker, is the new MLW champ. These are all... Oh, yes, that's the unknown wrestler here of GWA, has won the Stardom belt. Don't worry about that, we'll sort that out later. Wow, almost 17,000 people were there. That's crazy. Yeah, we should start trying to book somewhere bigger. That's like, you know, Attitude Era Raw attendance. Charlotte has won the WWE Junior title. Konosuke Kudo won. Ultimo Dragon is the All Japan Junior champ. Okay. TJP is the Impact Junior champ. Sure. Impact didn't want Rey Mysterio on their card. Let me just put that out there. Oh my goodness gracious me. Did I just literally make almost another $1 million? Holy Moses, we're in the big leagues now. No notes, nothing at all. Okay, I mean, we send Xavier Woods out to MLW. Are they okay? We don't hear anything back, or? Yes. After airing our first TV commercial to promote a live event, suddenly TV is interested in the GWA. Well, la-di-da. Ooh, a 2 years regional. 2 years? This term is ridiculous. I can't do that. 10 grand for 24 months. Ooh. Only reach. I don't have any TV. That's a long contract, though. What if I want to get out of that? What if I want to get out of that after a year, though? All right. I don't know how long it's going to be. What if nobody else offers anything? I'm not like desperate for 10 grand a month, but at the same time, getting on TV is going to probably do a lot for both getting people into the door and, our reputation overall. Regional just means it's in America, though, I think, since there are those 4 regions. So I'm fine with, okay, so if I'm just on TV in the States, like, it says America, so let's say the United States and Canada for 2 years. I don't know how it's only making us $10,000 a month. Maybe that's after all the production costs and stuff. At the end of the day, we make $10,000. I guess maybe that's it. Okay, we're going to go for it. We're now on TV. Our events will be shown via regional television, via regional contact. Let's give the folks what they want to see. Mr. Question, who we employed for a month to try to scout for a month, just to see what they would come up with, found no one. And I'm not surprised. Oh, Mochizuki has left Dragon Gate. Mysterio wants more money. Xavier wants more money. Oh, Japanese magazine has featured our promotion again, so Japan probably wants a show at some point. Okay, let us first save, obviously, and then let's deal with these contract matters. Hi there! Let's do Xavier Woods first. Change salary. There you go. Yeah, how's that? And then let me see if I can scoot past Headrocker quick. Change salary. There you go. There you go. You didn't even work last month. Xavier didn't even work here last month. Neither of you were on the show last month, but here's your raise. Anywho, what I wanted to show... what can I do? Oh, here, I can do it here. Headrocker, and I'll change their name in a second, to the surprise of pretty much nobody, has revealed themselves to be Samoa Joe, who has joined our organization from the WWE, technically, or in some form or fashion. Maybe they were a free agent. In any event, Samoa Joe is on the roster. So if you'll excuse me for 1 second, I have to back out of Fire Promoter mode entirely to get to the wrestler edit part and rename him back to Samoa Joe. I did my best to try to create a little element of surprise there, but I think you're able to tell who it is under that mask. Mind you, now I've ruined one of his costumes because now he's masked for no reason, but that's okay. Wrestler edit, load from the WWE. We run up here to Headrocker, and then I'll just quickly. So this is going to be the last name. Oops. Just put myself in caps. Swap is on, so that's going to be like that. This is going to be that space that needs to be there. Joe Samoa. No. Okay, well then let's do this. Ugh. How about that? There, Samoa Joe. Just overwrite that real quick. So that should update them also in our world because it is the same CAW universally across all aspects of this game. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Let me just quickly load the GWA. And we're right back to it. Okay. Now, if I did my job properly, let me just double check as I... Yes, they say Joe, Samoa Joe. Wonderful. Alright. I have 2 scouts still scouting. I'll get a report from them in October, or at the end of October. I can still offer a contract to someone, so let's try to hire ourselves a junior. But before I do that, I want to make sure I do all the maintenance, as we now have I mean, if we're going to make close to $1 million a month, I mean, I don't guarantee that, but if we're going to somehow make $1 million a month, we can afford to upgrade some of this stuff. We're now on television. I want our roster to look good. I want them to be in good health. So anything under 10 grand here. Medicine ball. The grappling dummy. Balance ball. Oh, there we go. Gym level 8 or above. Wow, I didn't know it could even go that high. Like I said, anything under 10 grand worth of whatever. There. Okay. Oof. We pimped out the gym a little bit more. I mean, we pretty much just improved the areas we were already improving, but we're getting them as high as possible. Broadcast contract. We only have the one. Okay, and we have the sponsorship deals, which we also have for a year's term, I think. So all of these companies now are getting some advertising by being on our show on television. I wonder if that will factor into future negotiations. Alright, so I did the training center resource management and stuff there. Let's try to get a new wrestler. Again, I'm trying to find a junior this time. Oh, I don't know the UK scene enough to know if Manders has like been terrible to people. Without going into too much detail, you know what I mean? Like, has they been part of the speaking out movement in any way? I'm not quite sure. So it's either Mark Andrews or Mark Haskins are both appealing, because they go, well, King's Road especially, huh? Like, I don't, the star attraction, Mark Haskins, pump handle driver, shooting star press for Mark Andrews. Interesting. I'll try to get Mark Andrews. Just to, you know, broaden the international appeal. Well, they don't hate us. That's good, I guess. And then, of course... Yes! Welcome aboard! Okay. So where should we slot you? Shall we make you a heel to go with Will Ospreay? Or shall we start teaming Will Ospreay and Tyler Bate now that he's a bad guy? Okay. Mark Andrews. Welcome to the team. Ooh, my pencil. Rolling away. Now I need to manage my stables. Transfer my new wrestler here to the Face Junior stable. Yay! And we can go ahead and save. Okay, I'd already previously scouted them as they were the price I was looking for, and I knew that they were capable of better matches than their starting offense and defense stats might indicate. So now I think we can go ahead and book our event, and then we'll go back and produce... Oh, I didn't even check. How's our merch doing? Really? So we can't make any more of this until we sell it, is the only bad part. So we came real close to doing 3,000. Did not sell 10,000 of these. Okay. So we're still good on... I wish there was a 2 option. Yeah, so 1,000 of all these, and maybe 5 of the snacks. That's my guess. But first, we get obsessive about saving, and we book our next event. Alright. We're probably going to get away with 6 matches. Oh, let's check our possible guest refs. Alright, we'll stick with Laparka. No offense to Nick Lee from All Japan or Yukinori Matsui from DDT. You're both fine officials, but I think it's funniest if we stick with Laparka. Okay, yep, we're gonna keep this TV commercial, we're gonna keep that ticket price, because we can sell this out. Let's try 40,000. Oh, this one, 10. Let's try 30. See what we can do, because we're going to do as many title matches as we can get away with. Alright, Walter. He's got to put his belt on the line against somebody. How's everybody feeling? Good, good, normal, good, poor. Luchasaurus feeling poor. Well, you did get it handed to you. So let's give Luchasaurus some time off. Okay. So, Jack Howard. I'm gonna put Jack Howard in this match. This is gonna be interesting. Jack Howard looking to reclaim his gold. Not really thrilled to tag with David Houston after last month's performance. So, let's give David Houston a shot at the junior belt. I just saw quickly that they were in good condition. So that sort of canonically makes sense. As much as month-to-month booking can. Alright, now we have a bunch of other matches we can do. Let's put a new team together to face Cash and Doc. Let's put Will Ospreay, who's feeling good, in there with Tyler Bate, who's feeling good. Alright, we're going to form a new tag team. This is going to be an interesting twosome. Tyler Bate and Will Ospreay are going to team up. Try to win the tag belts. Okay. Now, obviously we're going to configure another title match. We've done this one, this one, and this one. Let's see. Uh-oh. The fourth champion, Headrocker. Ah, good. It updated to be Samoa Joe. The fourth champion, Samoa Joe, getting the stardom belt on the line against... Ooh, let's see. I mean, do we do it right away? Of course we do. We do Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryan. Who wouldn't want to see that? Apparently not the fans. We're only at 10,000. Okay. Let's see. Another title match, because we got plenty to spare. Still counts as Headrocker. That's amazing. Until that changes, he should be known as Headrocker. So can't do that one. Thomas Walker, though, and Mustafa. I can still do 2 more title matches. So Thomas Walker can face Daishi Hashimoto, because why not? And then Mustafa Ali can put the NXT title on the line because he defended the other one last time against not Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus isn't doing well. Let me just do this really quick. Doot, 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 just so I can see who's in poor condition. Okay, made sure to note that. Alrighty. Everybody else is okay. Okay, everyone else is fine. Alright, well, welcome to the show. Alright. Okay. Alright, let me move everybody down. We're getting into 7 and 8 match territory here. So if I only have one person that can't wrestle, there's no reason I shouldn't just keep booking people in singles matches and stuff. I gotta do what I can to get the most people in possible, so. First off, let's do the match rules for match 7 to make sure they line up and that we turn the speed up a little bit so it's a little more easy to call, and then we turn off the... Oh wait, we turn off the we turn off... Tornado means you can't go outside, you run back in. Outside means this is the outside camp, so we turn that off, we turn that down low, and then we're good. Might as well do 8, 9, 10 while we're here. Oops. So just quickly outside off. Critical low. Just because if I set it now, I don't have to worry about it again. There's only 10 matches per card, or a possible 10 matches per card. So this is the last adjustment I need to make. And Dunsky. Okay. We have shifted everybody down a little bit. Hi, we now have a new opening match that we can set up. We don't have enough people to put on 6-person tag. Hello, Celluloid Heroes. How's it going? I'm doing wonderfully. Hope you're doing good as well. We're in the midst of booking our second show. It seems to be we have enough to only do like 2 cards a night. I mean, that's still 2 full cards of exciting action. So let's do... Okay, Matt Robinson can still do something. Bronson Reed can still do something. Xavier Woods and Mark Andrews. Yeah, let's just put them together. That seems fun. Alright, Xavier Woods. I love this gear. Against the debuting. Welcome to the team, Mark Andrews. Ooh, more fun. Oh, man! I mean, that's super fun, but I'm going to go with the blue. I like the blue. Whoa, now we got 20,000 people here. A bunch of people showed up to see Mark Andrews and Xavier Woods. Okay, we can still do one more singles match, so I'm just going to scoot everybody down here. Everybody shuffle. Shuffle on down. This is going to be an 8-match card. This is unprecedented. I'm glad I pre-set up all of the rule types and stuff. Okay. Now in this match, we can do one last singles match, because everyone but Luchasaurus is healthy. And we can have Matt Robinson going up against Bronson Reed. And we have almost filled a whole card. That's pretty impressive. In the heel heavy category. He didn't even have time to get ready, he's just wearing a shirt. 27,000! That's awesome. It's great to hear that you're doing well, buddy. Cellular Heroes. 27,000 people. 27,000 people in a 30,000 seater. What if we give them a price break? Oh, baby, we just sold out a 30,000 capacity arena. I mean, we're putting a commercial up there, but 30,000 times 40. What's $1.2 million just on the gate? Oh man, I gotta make some merch for this. Okay, so this is we're gonna finalize this card real quick. Oh man. Okay, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be amazing. Everybody but Luchasaurus is working, because they needed time off. And we're gonna, oh boy. We're gonna make some snacks. 30,000 people. A third of them might be hungry. Right? A third of them. I feel like... Yeah. If I want to make goods, like 10% of the people want to buy some of this. 10% of the people might want to buy some of this. Yeah, dispose of that. Oops. Dispose of those towels. I don't know why you have to dispose of the old ones and you can't just roll them into another... Like, they don't go stale. It's a towel and a t-shirt. Should they not be in like a plastic bag to begin with? Ooh, going for broke on this one because we have so many people here. And wow, it's kind of a limited run of everything too. Like 10% of the people can enjoy a t-shirt, a towel, photo collection. Like not even half the people can buy one item if everybody only bought one thing. Should I make Blu-rays? I just got on TV. I don't have action figures yet. It's too early for this stuff, I think, especially with the production of it. Anyway. Alright, we have broadcast contracts and sponsor contracts. We don't have to worry about any of that. We already did the training stuff. We already booked this enormous event. We are ready to proceed for probably our second and final show of the night. Not that there's anything wrong with that. They are getting longer and theoretically more impressive. At least to the match-going public. Yes! Another month also without incidents. Nobody got lost. Nobody decided not to show up. Everyone is here. Everyone is excited to perform. And we are not going to hesitate in getting right to the action. In our junior division, new signee Mark Andrews is here to take on Xavier Woods, who was out visiting Major League Wrestling last month. Came back with new experiences under his belt. Let's see how he can utilize that in the ring against a GWA newcomer, La Parka, once again. The referee in charge, the hardest working ref in the industry. Andrews will be looking for that shooting star press. Xavier Woods will be looking for that elbow drop off the back elbow drop, excuse me, off the top. I will be looking for every excuse to take a sip of water because it's delicious and refreshing. It's important to stay hydrated, everybody. Mark Andrews with some impressive athleticism to start. Trying to keep rolling like the American badass. Xavier Woods trying to stop that momentum, but gets his clothesline ducked. Nice wheelbarrow bulldog there. A staple of the junior division it's going to be. Rey Mysterio, I believe, is the first, Pentagon first introduced it to the GWA. We've seen a few of the juniors adopting it now. Oh, now both men going toe to toe. Strike for strike. Andrews gets the best. With those slaps off the ropes again. Another wheelbarrow bulldog, center of the ring. Andrews was back to his feet quickly though. But disoriented enough to miss time, whatever he had there. Andrews with a nice knee in the corner. Setting up Woods for something off the top. No. Chops in the corner now. Solid fundamental strike game from Mark Andrews. Not trying to do anything too fancy or too dangerous in the opening minutes of this contest. Counters a suplex there. Nicely done. Roll up Hurricane Run, a pin. 2 count, says referee Laparca. Xavier Woods with those palm strikes. Trying to get back into it. Northern Lights, though, from Mark Andrews. Too close to the ropes. DDT in the corner. Xavier Woods trying to get back to an even playing field. Swinging neck breaker into a pin. Just a 1 count. He's keeping track at home. 2 counts for Andrews. 1 counts for Xavier Woods. Oh, nice snap suplex there. Mark Andrews definitely came to play. Looking to impress in his debut. Snaps off a head scissors takeover. Boom! It's a DDT. Into another cover. 2. Had him dazed, but not enough. Oh, another Kudo driver. Second one I've seen tonight. Oh, and it almost does the trick. That's very kind of you in the chat there about my voice. I don't know. I've been watching wrestling for 30 years. Oh, Lou Thesz press. Didn't follow it up with anything other than a shooting star, but too close to the ropes. Other than that was his move. But again, out of position. Playing to the crowd. They're behind you already, buddy. Just go for it. As you can see, we got television announcers here. Guess which one I am. Now that we're live on TV. That's cool. I didn't know we would get that in the arena. It's very kind of you to say, by the way. It just sort of, I just sort of call what I see in front of me. Obviously, nothing's scripted. I just make the matches, and I'm not playing them, so I'm just sort of rolling with it. As they are out here, rolling in no man's land. Oh, crafty move by Xavier Woods to scoot back into the ring. Caught Andrews off guard. Now he drops that big back elbow I was talking about. Rolls him over. 1, 2. Oh, almost got him. Almost got him. Andrews, Fisherman Buster, double stomp. Arm whip into the corner, dragging him away from the ropes. Thought he might be going up top again, but pulls the man back to his feet. Xavier Woods working him into the corner. Into the turnbuckle now. Back elbow. And they're just going to slug it out. Punches and chops. Punches and chops. Ending with a drop kick there. Mark Andrews getting the best. Ooh. Not for long. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate that. Drop kick. Not wearing the pointy boots. Seems to be working out for Xavier Woods with this costume. Oh, upper kick. Sorry. Soul Food. Dude. Oh, almost got him. Soul Food almost put Mark Andrews away. But he's fighting hard. Showing a lot of heart here. 15 minutes deep-ish. Oh, too close. Snaps off that. Shooting star press. La Parka right in position. We have ourselves a winner. What a flurry of a finish there. Beautifully timed. Expertly managed. Everything worked out. Mark Andrews wins his debut match with an excellent shooting star press out of the corner. And the crowd agrees. Woo! A good time was had by all. Alright, coming up next is our last non-title match of the evening. Following this, we got 6 title shots in a row. First up, though, just 2 big fellers going at it. Matt Robinson, he's in a bit of a mood after losing the MLW Heavyweight Championship to Thomas Walker. And Bronson Reed was on loan somewhere. I can't quite, no, maybe not. No, Bronson Reed didn't get to do anything last month. We tried to send him somewhere and they said, nah. So he's been chopping at the bit to get back into the action. This match is obviously going to result in title contention for whichever man comes out on top. We shall see. Matt Robinson, obviously the flashier moveset of the two. Amazingly athletic for his size. Bronson Reed is just going to go straight ahead as hard as he can for as long as he's able. Nice suplex there from Matt. Bronson know it too. Nice to the gut there. Standing hip toss. Straight into the mid-kick combo. Robinson coming out swinging early. He's got to do what he can to slow his momentum. The Big Mo, as Jonathan Coachman used to say. We got 1 vote for Matt in the chat here. Let's see if he can deliver. And Bronson Reed now trying to get some space. Countering a kick combo there. Starting to get savvy to it. Starting to working a little offense of his own. And Robinson counters that by slamming him out of the ring. Taking a breather. Smart game plan from Matt Robinson. If you can't just keep hitting your strikes, might as well stick and move. Things can change in a hurry once Bronson Reed is on the offense, though. Oof, Robinson not letting up. I've seen him employ that choke. Hasn't won a match with it yet, but has been successful in hurting his opponents. Now we saw Headrocker, aka Samoa Joe, win a title with the Boston Crab at our last card, so smart of Matt Robinson to give that a whirl. You never know. Oh, kicks and punches. Coming in bunches. Matt Robinson gets the best of it back to that choke. Working on the ground game tonight. I guess he figures it's best to keep the bigger man, at least mass-wise, let's say. Shape-wise, seems larger. They probably weigh close to the same. A little wiser to keep him down. Easier to control. Bronson, though, not one to let up. Might not have a choice. Oh, counters that. That might have been that sit-out dominator. That would have been devastating. Big slam. And whoop, suplex. I thought that might have been the brainbuster. Matt Robinson kind of lucky that Bronson wasn't able to hook that. Robinson able to hook that Northern Lights into the armbar. Parka quick. Check on Reed, but Reed able to break the hold. Now the two men jogging for position in one of the corners. Out to the floor goes Bronson Reed. Matt Robinson signals to the crowd and then just walks back into the center of the ring. Kind of disdainfully. I don't know what was going on there. Another nice suplex that he lets Bronson Reed know about. Oh, and these mid kicks. Oof. Might be a weakness of Reed's. Oh, roll through on the German. Wow, into a tiger suplex. Almost does the trick. What a combination. I think that might have been a Judas effect, let's say, from Bronson Reed there. Not quite as effective as the Demo Gods version, though. Bronson Reed just knuckle dusting Matt Robinson. Starting to put a few things together here as Bronson cut off with a body slam. Oh! Counter! Quick super kick there. Not enough to stun Robinson, though. Hits that sit-out dominator. Reed back up. Reed with Robinson in the corner. Oh! Big boot. And again! And a super kick! Robinson might be out! Oh, Reed electing not to pin. Picks him back up, and Robinson with a quick flurry of blows there. Stuns the bigger man and takes him down. Oh, jockeying for position in this corner now. Something big's gonna happen, and this could sway the match one way or the other. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Frankensteiner to the floor! Bronson Reed is up! Brainbuster! To Matt Robinson! I am dumbfounded at this level of competition. This is incredible! Both of these men want gold around their waist, and they know that the winner gets a match for a title shot next month. I mean, it's a virtual guarantee. There's so many titles. You will catch the eye of somebody with gold around their waist, and both of them going at it. Neither of them willing to give an inch. Robinson with that spinning clothesline follows it up with a second clothesline. Reed ducks the third, doesn't duck the float over into the armbar. The Parker's there for the submission attempt. Checking on it, but Reed able to escape again. Wow! Damage had been done, though. Reed slowing down noticeably. All the way across the ring. Huge knee to the chest. Robinson pulls him away from the ropes. Back to his feet. Reed able to counter. As you can see, noticeably slower, but got a huge clothesline and a huge... Misses the frog splash. Robinson's up. Oh, Reed might get a second chance, but no, he's got to take the time to catch his breath. What action back and forth here. Oh, Robinson signaling for something. It's another knee to the chest. Can't quite get Reed positioned properly in that corner. Gives up, picks the man up, and gets dropped for his troubles. Reed going back up now. Doesn't miss the big splash this time, but it's to the back. Rolls them the wrong way. Robinson's able to get to the ropes to break the pin. And another brainbuster sends him to the floor. Reed's running! Reed's running! Oh my gosh, what a dive over the top! Oh, but Robinson throws him into the apron, back and forth. Reed grabs a bit of table. Holy moly, hook kick to the big man. Punch combo. Knocks him down. Robinson desperate to get him back inside the ring. What a slippery devil, though. Doing his best. Can't keep him down. Reed back up, another brainbuster. Holy moly. Big chop there. Standing lariat. Flips him over. Another one. Robinson just sweeps the leg there, I think. Into the chest, trying to create some space. Reed's having none of it. It's back and forth, heavy blows. This could end in a heartbeat. This could do it. Back to the arm, and that'll do it. Caught Bronson Reed napping. Flipped him over with that Northern Lights in the armbar. Damage had been done, both with moves done to Reed and with Reed clubbering Matt Robinson with both arms with a series of clotheslines. And it is enough for Matt Robinson to get that back rolling cross arm breaker done, win the match. My oh my, what a contest. Matt Robinson, I think he's checking with GWA officials. They're going to say he's allowed to choose which title he wants to contend for next month. This is a new wrinkle. That's just being handed to us now. That's incredible. I'm going to have to make a note of that. Matt Robinson now able to choose who he wants to contend against next month. Oh, we'll keep our eye on that. Alright, title shot. Anyone. Oof. You know you're old when you can no longer read your own handwriting. Alright. I look away from the screen, so my natural compulsion is to save. And so I shall. And our next match is the first of a half dozen smoking hot. I don't know if they're going to be smoking hot. A half dozen title matches in a row. First up, the NXT Heavyweight title. Contested between two juniors, but let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the fact that Mustafa Ali is going to be defending the title against legendary performer, perhaps, and I've said this before, and I will probably say it again during the course of this matchup, the greatest counter wrestler in the history of the industry, and that's for real. I'm not even talking about like in this game. I mean like in real life. Rey Mysterio has won more matches countering moves into pins than I think anyone I've ever come across. So the greatest counter wrestler in perhaps the history of the industry against a very capable, proud, courageous, and worthy champion, Mustafa Ali. Let's not get that wrong. And he's going to put his NXT Heavyweight title on the line coming up right now. As you can see, he changed his gear up for this one. Mustafa Ali is opting not to go with the chest protecting sort of ring gear and stick with the long tights. Rey Mysterio, obviously, in his hybrid gear, paying homage and tribute to his uncle, the original Rey Mysterio, with the sort of feathered mohawk at the back of the mask now. Snap it off those head scissors. He could do that all night with Mustafa Ali. And Rey knows it too. That's not to say that Rey can't get those roll-ups. Nobody rolls up like Rey Mysterio. Knees to the midsection there. Pardon me as I take another drink. Oh, Rey Mysterio snaps off a head scissors of his own into a pin. Just to one. But I think that pin attempt was just to show the youngster that, hey, anything you can do, I can probably do better and have been doing for 30 years. Snaps another one off. Oh. Mustafa Ali, message received. Gives it right back to him. Oh, and now both things are starting to break down. It was a sporting contest, but now we're just getting more into the nitty-gritty of things. Whoa! 054, just like that. But Rey, way too close to the ropes. Ooh, snaps up with another head scissors into the corner this time. Another 054, and again, too close to the ropes. That's two finishers Mustafa Ali has managed to hit on Rey Mysterio in under 5 minutes. Now he's coming off the ropes with the springboard body press. Surprising Rey. This was unexpected in the opening moments of this contest. Rey there. Try to get something going. Got the timing wrong. I think he may have underestimated Mustafa Ali. I think I may be on that list as well. Oh! Rey dealing with the X Factor there. Mustafa's going for something else, but he gets dragged into the middle. Thrown into a Boston Crab. Simple but effective offense. We've seen it literally win championships in this league. Well, championship. Single, but still. Boom! Big clothesline into the corner. Rey stumbles out of it. And manages to reverse the flow of offense. Get a big drop kick into the face. But up goes Ali. And another one! 1, 2, 3! Just like that! The third 054 of the match finishes Rey Mysterio in under 10 minutes. That is very surprising, I've got to tell you. And a successful defense of the NXT Heavyweight title. That's very, very interesting. I was not anticipating that. Rey Mysterio not really getting out of the gate there. It was the fact that Mustafa Ali was able to hit his finish early He was too close to the ropes, but he was able to hit it early, like I said, twice within the first 5 minutes. I think overall just cumulative damage. And Ray goes down hard. Unexpected. But we roll on here as Thomas Walker, new MLW heavyweight champion. Matt Robinson says what's up. Will be putting his title on the line against Daichi Hashimoto, who was on the losing end of a singles match against Daniel Bryan last month. But you can fail upwards in the GWA. And tonight might be no exception, as he could very well capture gold in only his second month in the promotion. So we hired our fiery young babyface from Japan. Let's see what he's got against Thomas Walker. Laparca, as always, the hardest working man in the industry, or the hardest working ref in the industry, let's say. Ref in all of these matches. Just shoving him down to the mat there. Not quite sure what to make of Daichi Hashimoto yet. For those unaware, Daichi is the son of legendary New Japan Pro Wrestling performer. Gladiator, let's say. Performer doesn't do him justice. Shinya Hashimoto. But that's not to say that Daichi has not carved out his own niche in the industry. Of course, paying homage to his father by adopting the same dangerous DDT finish. If he hits it, you'll notice it. It's like a jumping brainbuster that looks like it will straight up murder you. Oh, Daichi. No, don't. Don't do it. He has a 5 count to drop that chair. Coming from the Big Japan promotion, where pretty much anything goes. You might not be aware of the fact that it is only lawless outside the ring. You cannot bring the weapons inside, or you'll be subject to a 5 count and risk disqualification. Oh, Daichi. Getting all up in the head now. Thomas Walker there. Tries to counter, but can't get out of the corner. Hashimoto with those vicious chops. Beautiful leg lock. Might be too close to the ropes, though. Nope. Actually blocking Walker from getting the ropes, but he's able to escape regardless. Walker now creating some space. Getting Daichi Hashimoto out of the ring. Oh, misses with a spin kick. Hashimoto misses with a chop. Gets chin pressure. Now get thrown into the corner. As you can see that chair from earlier, still lying in the ring. Both men now going at it. Oh, I think I thought he might be working the chair into this leg hold, but referee Laparca says everything's A-okay and above board. This doesn't seem to be above board, though. Ref, get him out of there with that. We've seen this out of Thomas Walker time and again, and it's kind of disappointing, obviously, that such a talented wrestler will resort to such tactics, and obviously he can hold his own, now just grinding Hashimoto's face into the mat. Such disrespect there, as you can see the blood beginning to pool. That's just nasty. GWA officials will be having a word with Thomas Walker after this match. I can guarantee you, and I'm not. Oh, there might be fines levied at this point. Come on now. He has till 5, but he'll take advantage of every second he can. And good on Hashimoto for getting out of that early. What a kick combo there from the youngster. Oh, takes his legs out from under him. I don't know what Hashimoto's going for there. Walker back to the fork. Laparca, you got to get in there faster, bud. Come on now. Hashimoto just working the Boston Crab, one of the most fundamental moves from the dojos of Japan. Many a young boy counts it as their finishing hold for years until they eventually develop more extreme tactics. PK! Out of the sleeper! Nicely done there. Beautiful German. You can see Hashimoto losing blood, but still maintains that excellent bridge. Now he's just waiting on Walker to get up. Shining Wizard out of the corner. Pin him. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he almost got him there. Walker firing back to the head there. Trying to open up that wound more than he already has. Oh, Impressive. Black hole slam. Just a 2 count though. Man, someone's got to check on Hashimoto. He's still losing blood out there. Yeah, misses that leg lariat. Walker counters, goes downstairs. I don't know how you have a 5 count to do nut shots. That's interesting. Oh no, okay, phew, I thought he might steal a win. Just a 2 count though. Oh, neck breaker. Working those legs again. Into a pin again. Look at the blood continuing to pour. Pour out of the head wound. Hashimoto refusing to give up. Another kick combo. Another Shining Wizard. 1, 2. Oh, another near fall. I thought he had him for sure the second time around. But Walker's going to make sure there isn't a third as he once again just grinds his head into the mat. Asks him if he's had enough. Oh, thanks. Mickey. Mikey. Mickey. Thank you kindly for the follow. Oh, pay dirt! Walker hits pay dirt, but it's not enough. Oh. I thought he might have been going for the dangerous DDT there, but it's just a simple suplex. Walker showing off with a backflip for the crowd, coming off the ropes. Big jumping elbow. Man, we've got to stop the bleeding there. Oh, there it is! Dangerous DDT! But Walker's up! Walker's up before Hashimoto can make the pin! Going up to the top! Big double stomp! Going up again! A second! Pulls him away from the ropes! Coming off them again! What's he got in mind? Oh, big kick to the midsection. Now they're just gonna slap each other. Oh! What a kick to the head from Hashimoto! Winning that strike exchange! And then throwing Walker to the floor. He's going to take a breather. He's lost a lot of blood in this contest. You can see the mat has absorbed it. The mat gains its strength from the blood of the combatants. Another DDT. A third Shining Wizard. Is this enough? 1, 2, 3. Center of the ring. Daichi Hashimoto, your new MLW Heavyweight Champion. Congratulations. What a match! He must have been disappointed with his efforts last month against Danny Bryan, and man, oh man, did he ever bring it tonight. That third Shining Wizard out of the corner was the difference, as Daichi Hashimoto is new MLW champ. Impressive. And let me tell you folks, we're only halfway through this card. Oh, I'm sorry. We have 3 more matches to go on this card. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're only halfway done this card. Haha! We do have 8 matches. Coming up, match number 5 for the Stardom Heavyweight Championship. That's right. We have so many belts. We defend other Feds belts because they were, let's say, foolish enough to try to do business. Anyway, Samoa Joe, who competed last month under a mask and the name Headrocker, surprisingly, handily defeated Will Ospreay for the Stardom Championship and is now putting it on the line against old familiar rival Daniel Bryan. Let's see what these two can do. Because he won the belt under the mask, he's still under the mask. Okay, so honoring the tradition of the way he won the belt, this is Samoa Joe appearing as quote-unquote Headrocker from last month's contests. As you can see, I don't really know how to use Kaz because his neck is like gray, and I don't know how to fix that. Anywho, unfortunately, until he loses the title, this is the look he's going to be sporting. Unless I put him in other contests for other things. Danny Bryan isn't fooled though. He knows who's under that hood. The referee looks like Gene Simmons. That is WCW legend, the chairman of WCW Monday Nitro. La Parca is our referee. AAA legend? I believe it's AAA and not CMLL. I don't want to misspeak there because there might be some bitter rivalries. Like there is a AAA La Parca who might be LA Park, and there might be a CMLL La Parca who is old school La Parca. At any rate, the original is here, and they are refereeing all the matches tonight. as Samoa Joe, aka Headrocker, avoids Daniel Bryan in the corner. Doesn't avoid that though. Daniel Bryan mastered using his leverage, using everything he has, especially those mid kicks. But Samoa Joe, very familiar with the tactics of Daniel Bryan, is nonplussed. He's not impressed. He's not going to back down. Not a millimeter. Somewhat disrespecting Daniel Bryan, some would argue, by wearing his quote-unquote Headrocker attire in this mystery mask. But we'll see. We'll see. Nice snap suplex there. Samoa Joe taking his time. He knows he can absorb a heck of a lot of punishment. Daniel Bryan knows that too. Both of these men, veteran warriors of the ring. Oh! Samoa Joe, big punch combo there. Coming off the ropes. Oh! Kick to the back of the head there. Very familiar with Daniel Bryan's history with concussions and neck problems. Dastardly. But that's what you put on the line every time you step in the ring, much like you put it on the line against that Muscle Buster. 2! Oh, Daniel Bryan almost succumbs to 1 Muscle Buster. 2 puts him out of the ring. Joe just stands back to admire his handiwork. Daniel Bryan trying to fight from underneath like he has so many times before. Trying to get those magic feet back to work. Here come those mid-tip kicks. Gonna take the wind away. The wind away, a wind away, a wind away, a wind away, a wind away. Beautiful dragon screw. Samoa Joe there missing with an Inzagiri. Perhaps the mask was getting in the way of his peripheral vision. But it was his choice to wear it. Single arm DDT, that's usually a prelude. Nope, opting not to go for the S-lock quite yet. Oh, just a vicious chop. Floors Daniel Bryan. Samoa Joe not satisfied, wants to keep things standing position, but Daniel Bryan can strike with the best of them, and now he's going to try to pull that mask off with the S-lock. The Parker there to check on Joe. Joe says no, and he breaks the hold. He was in it for quite a while, though. 1 or 2 more applications. It could be over. Hits that running knee, but Joe's up first. Boom! Catches him in a Samoan drop. Oh! Just punches him in the back of the head. Daniel Bryan goes down. Joe says, all right, how about something to the front? Down again. Oh, and now both men back to basics here. Enziguri from Daniel Bryan, but Joe absorbs it and hits a clothesline. Both men down. Bryan up first. Gets a little bit of wind back. Maneuvers Joe into the middle. Going for the yes-lock there, I think. Joe able to counter. Haven't seen too much of the ground game out of Joe in this match. Maybe he knows it won't be quite as effective against a competitor like Daniel Bryan. Oh, or maybe he just wants to powerbomb him out of his boots. Bryan up. That underhook belly to belly. Oh, German. Release German. Rolls him over. Can't get the lock on. I think that's what he was going for. Joe wisely back to his feet. Misses that in the corner. Now the S-lock. There it is. There it is. Joe close to the ropes. Able to break the hold again. I thought that might have done it. Daniel Bryan works him back to the middle. This way he can't escape. Oh, but he hits that running knee. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan. Once again, the championships are hot patatas here in GWA. Oh, I keep forgetting to shout out our sponsors like Prince of Pepperoni, Mascata Dorada. Woo! Crowd loved it though. That high-flying knee kick. And a deep leg hook on that pin. And Daniel Bryan has earned another belt. He is now the Stardom Heavyweight Champion. That's also kind of good news because Samoa Joe can now no longer wear that mask. Or, you know, he doesn't have to wear that mask. In our next contest, our next 3 contests, by the way, these are the main titles of the GWA. These are the original belts that we started with and have been building and building for almost 2 years worth of shows now in terms of in-game time. First up, the GWA Openweight Tag Team Champions, Cash Wheeler and Doc Gallows. Yes, they're both heavyweights, but their opponents aren't. As Tyler Bate in the junior division teams with Will Ospreay in the heavyweight division to try to wrestle away the tag team gold. Let's see how this plays out. Cash starting for the championship team usually. Tyler Bate, it seems, electing to start for the challengers. Parka gets them set in the center of the ring, and away we go. Usually with these tag title matches, they are paired off in sort of singles configurations. Usually smaller man against smaller and larger against larger, or it could depending on the styles and abilities of each combatant. I generally like to stick to certain pairings for the majority of the match, and you generally only see variations towards more opportune times when one or both teams recognizes that a change might lead to the decision. So keep an eye out to see if Cash Wheeler makes a move to tag Doc Gallows as quickly as possible, or if he elects to try to slug it out with Will Ospreay and stay in there. So far, it seems like he's going... Oh, here he goes. Tagging out Doc Gallows. As you can see now, they're going to try to match up. Boom! 3D! Out of nowhere, they're going to try to match up Gallows and Ospreay. They're going to try to match up Wheeler and Tyler Bate. Gallows off the ropes. Misses wildly with a clothesline, but decides to run all the way across the ring. Momentum just carried him. Just like the momentum from that final shot carried him to the ground. Front flipping DDT. Physics defying, but that's Will Ospreay for you. He immediately gets last called into the corner. Ospreay there. Boots Doc in the chest. He just absorbs it. Thank you, sir. May I have another? All 4 of those feet take him down, though. But for some reason... Oh, I thought the challengers were going to allow a tag. Doc elects to work on the smaller man. I didn't anticipate that the challengers would want to put Tyler Bate in there with Doc Gallows, but he seems to be holding his own. Beautiful. Exploder suplex. Great display of power from the diminutive Tyler Bate, at least in comparison to the other combatants in this matchup. Something to be said for a low center of gravity, and he definitely has the leg strength to be able to pull off miraculous wrestling feats, as we have seen throughout his career, both in the GWA and abroad. Now, things are starting to get a little confused now. Yeah, it seems we've already switched pairings now. Magic Killer! Ospreay just stands idly by as Wheeler and Gallows hit that Magic Killer. But now it seems we've switched up our individual pairings where they've mixed up Ospreay and Wheeler now. It seemed like, at least to me, that Tyler Bate was holding his own against Gallows. So an early switch up from, I believe, the challengers initiated it. 1! Ooh, shooting star pin, only gets a 1. Tried to surprise him there. They were finding that, I guess, the individual matchups they were starting with weren't getting the results they were after, so a change was inevitable. Now a shooting star from the top. That draws the ire of Doc Gallows. Wheeler able to kick out without interference with all 4 men now in the ring. Tyler the first to retreat, and then Gallows goes to his corner. They can be very respectful of the tag rules when they need to be. Much as you'll see if all 4 men of the ring and a legal pin is initiated, the illegal combatants will tag up outside of the ring onto the apron before they come back in to attempt to break a pin. We saw a tag title change, I believe this championship was won for exactly that reason. Where Danny Bryan had to tag up, or it could have been a couple changes ago. They happen so frequently. Meanwhile, Tyler Bate, successful with an airplane spin, but not much else after that. Now Doc Gallows getting the tag in. This, I would feel for the champions, is the matchup they want. Tyler Bate, the smallest competitor in the match, against the largest. In Doc Gallows, who has his war paint on, as you can see. Tyler Bate, though, making me eat my words, sequences Doc Gallows with relative ease. Makes a tag out to Will Ospreay, seemingly to reset their original matchup pairings. Oh, needs a Gallows pull right out of the gate here. Bate quickly back in to break it up with one and hits a Tyler driver. Oof. Gallows and Ospreay now, center of the ring. Oh, Gallows gets the best of that. Big clothesline. Another club ring blow. Trying to get him between himself and his corner and Ospreay to try to back him in there, but Ospreay seated rings of Saturn there. That looks painful. Oh, and a buzzsaw kick to Gallows. Gallows with a kick of his own. To stem any further offense from Ospreay. Gets up dizzy, but still able to make the tag. Now we got Wheeler. Wheeler and Ospreay, the legal combatants. Oh! Cuts off that enziguri beautifully to help out his partner. And Wheeler keeping Ospreay in their corner. Into the corner, though. Ospreay is able to tag Tyler Bate. And in comes Doc Gallows after very little rest on the apron. I don't know how wise this is, but Tyler Bate backs into getting Uncle slammed. And then, able to work Doc Gallows all the way across the ring to the challenger's corner. Beautifully done there by Tyler Bate, but Doc Gallows trying to fight his way back now. It's all about ring positioning in these tag matches. Like I said, you have to tag up. Your partner has to tag up in certain situations. You have to factor in the distance across the ring that you have to make when attempting to break up a pin. Look at the leg strength to Tyler Bate as he gets Doc Gallows up for an airplane spin. Cash Wheeler had to break that up quick. You can submit to that move if you get too dizzy and you've had enough. Fall away slam. Doc Gallows, though, winded, taking his time getting back to his feet. Oh, big headbutt. Just driving his cranium into Tyler Bates. Nice side slam. Dark Chop, what's up, buddy? You here for the main events? Oh, Cash Wheeler. Nice leg lock after Larry to the back of the head. Oh, God. Stonebreaker on Doc Gallows. Unfortunately, neither of those men are legal. Cash Wheeler maintaining the advantage on the challenger, Tyler Bate. Drops him with a suplex. Drags him away from the ring. I'm sorry, away from the ropes. He's obviously near the ring still. Tag out to Ospreay. Don't know if he got any of that drop kick after Tyler Bate was able to punch Wheeler in the face. Wheeler able to recover. Suplexing the challenger now. And then the good old US of A punch-punch combo. Takes Will Ospreay down. Oh, double A spine buster. Able to make the tag out to Gallows to get the fresh man in. Gallows now working Ospreay outside the ring. We all know that's no man's land. Audio Blow, what's going on? Gadget, how you doing? Lovely to see everybody. Moonlit with the raid. Appreciate that. That's amazing. Thank you so much. That's my second raid of the stream. Oh! Challenger is feeling it. 450 to the back of Doc Gallows. Rolls him over. Oh, we almost had new champs. Beta Supremo followed just in time. Thank you so much. Back to the action. Gallows pull, but he's in the wrong corner. Will Ospreay able to break up that pin. Oh, Stormbreaker and Wheeler. As Tyler Bate and Doc Gallows are just slugging it out. Gallows gets the best of that with a clothesline, but Tyler Bate. Goodness gracious me, the counters. Gallows to the corner. Oh, Magic Killer dead center. Wheeler picks him up. Off the ropes. Big clothesline rolls him over. Back to this leg lock. La Parka right in position. Tyler Bate has had enough. The champions retain. Wheeler's trying to dare Ospreay to come toward him. daring him to come get some. Dork Chop Laparca is absolutely the ref. He's been our ref for, a couple months now. Yeah. Woo! Crowd loves it. And the champions retain. Excellent effort by all four men, I gotta say. Yeah, I haven't tried the 2K games. Honestly, since they stopped doing since they got rid of story mode and merged it with universe, because obviously fantasy booking is the most fun thing to do in those games, right? And back when I could literally write the stories, I wrote a story where Shelton Benjamin won the Royal Rumble. I wrote a story where Chavo Guerrero beat the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania. I would just all that fun stuff you could do by yourself. Once they got rid of stuff like that, I wasn't really into the 2K games anymore. And as I've seen, they get weirder and weirder and weirder in terms of gameplay. Anywho, let's get back to the really real, totally real, not at all fake world of the GWA. Oh, by the way, you may have noticed, let me just go ahead and highlight a new addition to the roster here. Samoa Joe has joined after it turns out we only had Jay Lethal on a 1-month contract. They were out. Samoa Joe is in. We've also hired from Japan, son of Shinya Hashimoto, Daichi Hashimoto, come in for our junior division, for our heavyweight division. And Mark Andrews has joined the junior division as well. So three new acquisitions this show. Joe had a hell of a match with Daniel Bryan in which he lost his Stardom Championship. But Pentagon Jr. is hoping that his championship title will remain firmly around his waist as he challenges David Houston. Now, Jack Howard and David Houston challenged together for the Tag Team Championship last month, but it ended strangely when David Houston tried to fake the referee into believing that Doc Gallows had hit him in the face with a chair, that old Eddie Guerrero spot, at which point La Parka disqualified the champions. David Houston and Jack Howard won the match, but didn't win the belts. So Jack Howard said, "I don't know what you were thinking, and I don't want to team with you anymore. Good day, sir." And so they have split and are now once again contending for the top two singles championships in the GWA. First up, Pentagon Jr. has a thing or two to say about it as he defends against David Houston. Oh, I've been building for this David Houston Jack Howard singles match forever. They had one. David Houston is 1-0. They will eventually have a trilogy at some point if I can figure out how to do it well. Gadget, you are absolutely right about the way I'm slowly building that in my head. Meanwhile, backcracker there. Laparca, not enough to even slow down David Houston, who I believe it said he was the Anti-Gravity Kid was his nickname. I thought I saw that in some menu. Oh! What an interesting submission there. This is almost like a Paradise Lock that would actually work, because he was holding both of his hands with his arms and wrapping his head up around in his legs there. Oh! Spinning dropkick to the back. Oh, thank you, Bino. All you need to know is that they are contending for a championship belt, and they are proud warriors, and may the best combatant win. Oh! Snaps off that head scissors. And you win by a 3 count or making your opponent submit. Boom! 1, 2... Oh! Almost just that quick. Wow. 2.9 after 3 minutes. Surprising David Houston there. Houston trying to get back on track, though, with a series of quick strikes and a drop kick to the mush. Laparca drops him with an average spinebuster and an above-average backcracker. Pentagon, proudly the junior champion. Oh, single moonsault, double moonsault, Triple moonsault. The old super crazy spot only gets a 1 count for David Houston. Oh. And then it's gut check time for the challenger. Champion to the top. Loaded drop kick. Off the top rope. Backcracker again. Houston back to his feet quickly, though. Not so quick after that suplex. Or that drop kick. Pentagon trying to pour it on here. Whoa. Just bodies Houston to the ground. Bit of a missed time there by the challenger. Definitely worse to wear at the moment. A little snap off that head scissors takeover, though. Mid kick. Put a couple strikes together. Kick to the midsection, though, and down he goes. Oof. Oh, here it comes. Package power driver. Penta likes to go home early. Likes to finish them off in under 10. 2, 3. Just like that. Ooh. Crowd was okay with it. Like I said, Penta likes to go home early. Alright, and just like that, it is time for the main event. Thank you, Mage Centron, by the way, for that constructive criticism. I appreciate it. I appreciate feedback, good and bad. As long as you're not, like, mean about the way you phrase things. Absolutely. Okay, this is our main event. Walter, who in our last show beat Luchasaurus, who seemed to be one and done as a champion, to reclaim the GWA Heavyweight Championship belt, is going up against Hollywood Jack Howard, our longest single reign tenured champion so far. So we'll see. This is his first singles championship match, especially for the GWA Heavyweight Championship, since losing the belt, I believe. Oh, he may have gotten a rematch that he lost, but I don't think so. But he has been chomping at the bit to get back on top of the mountain. Let's see if he can do it against Walter. Walter here, virtually impervious to pain. At times, will take a beating and just keep moving forward. Like we said, he has simple offense, but applies every ounce of his body to what he does. Oh yeah, y'all, if I haven't mentioned this, and I haven't set up Nightbot to do this as often as they should, I have a, like, you can type, you know, exclamation point commands. I got a few things you can do, like hugging and high fives. You know, nice socially things you can't actually do at the moment, or you probably shouldn't be doing at the moment. Ooh. Hey, Mage Central, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, Jack Howard. Trying that Boston crab. Very little effect this early. Both men starting to go back and forth. Trying to look to maintain the advantage. It's difficult to do, especially when you're highly competitive as it is in the GWA locker room. A lot of very talented, proud athletes out there. Everyone busting their butts each and every time they come into the ring. Walter easily winning these strike battles. I don't think you want to get into a slap fight with that big boy. Oof. Off the ropes. I mean, big old hip toss. Oof. Both men missing widely. Challenger Howard not missing with that DDT though.
5 minutes.
Walter now back to controlling his opponent. slowly but surely, he will literally beat you down. Woof. Chops and headbutts. Basic stuff, but nonetheless brutal. And we're trying to stem the tide of offense, but like I said, Walter popping up first, virtually impervious to pain at times. Glad you brought that word up in chat.
1, 2.
Ooh, solid 2 count there for Howard, but the crowd not impressed. Didn't even get any applause for it. Oof. And he's continuing to slap away. Oh, setting him up. Big powerbomb. Folds him over for the pin. Ooh, almost gets the job done early. Oh, again with those slaps into another powerbomb.
1, 2.
Oh, the brainbuster. That rattled the big man. Howard pulls him back to his feet, but Walter counters. Backdrop driver. Almost folded him in half. Oh, takes a breather before bodily maneuvering Jack Howard into the corner. Oh, vicious chop. And now, into a choke. Well, a legal choke, of course. And a sanctioned wrestling submission hold. Jack Howard has the wherewithal to break it, though. Can't quite stop Walter yet. Oh, it's like Frankenstein's monster if you were a wrestler. Just combined of all the worst, most physical aspects of like old school, old-timey wrestlers that'll just bludgeon you. Jack Howard doing all he can to hang on now. Oh, counters that powerbomb. Oh no! Boom! Big package pile driver, but again, Walter pops up first. What's it gonna take? Oh, another powerbomb to Howard, but he's up quickly as you can't pin a man on the floor. It is lawless down there, though. So if he decided to grab a weapon, he's free to use it. There are no countouts, only disqualifications, but you gotta win the match in the middle of the ring. Oh, package pile driver! This might keep him down. 1, 2, 3! Surprises Walter just like that! Jack Howard! Showing how resilient he is, and he is once again on top of the GWA mountain. Doesn't even have enough left to do his signature pose at the end of his victory. But goodness gracious me, Hollywood Jack Howard is once again GWA Heavyweight Champion of the World. To a thrilled, packed 30,000 strong. Watched him do it. Oh my goodness me, I forgot that we upped our arena size. Yay! Jack Howard wins the GWA belts. Daichi wins the MLW belts. Daniel Bryan wins the Stardom Championship. Oh, pardon me, almost 32,000. Holy crap. They paid $40 a seat. That's over $1.2 million right there. Oh, baby. Oh, Tajiri and Yuji Hino won the All Japan Tag Belts. Jordan Grace and Petey Williams won the Impact Junior Belts. That's the only changes. And I made over $1 million again. Oh my goodness. Oh, how'd I do on merch? I think I sold out. Holy crap. Yeah, our 10 grand a month for being broadcast on TV. Wow. That's impressive. That's a $1.2 million gate right there. I have not checked out Journey of Wrestling, but I love booking games, so I'm gonna jot that down. NXT is interested in working with us, though previously when I have tried to send people to NXT, they have refused, so I guess they just can't deny us any longer. Wow, look at all these other North American promotions coming out of the woodwork to try to do business with us. Oh, even the freelancers and everybody. We are the new hotness in the Americas, and that is after one televised event, and that was it. Oh, Danny Bryan wants a raise. Pentagon was on a Mexican variety show. Oh no, I cannot pronounce that. Sabato Pequeno? They polled solid ratings. I don't know what that means. I wonder what Sabato Pequeno means. If anyone in chat happens to speak Spanish, please enlighten us. I don't know who this is, but you could absolutely... Pequeño. Thank you. Josh, I don't know who you are from freelance, but absolutely you can come in and lose. I mean, you can come in and... Okay, so before I shut her down for now, I do need to do this I want to do this stuff first so I don't forget. There we go. Daniel Bryan. I mean, it was absolutely a steal when we got you in the first place, but you've been with us from day one. Look at your popularity, look at your trust. Like, you've been cranking out great match after great match. We're going to go ahead and bump you up to 7,300 a month. What do you think? Woo! They're thrilled. Okay, now the other thing I want to do is just quickly do my maintenance on this stuff, and I'm going to check out... Oh, Daniel Bryan was actually our first signee. Amazingly, they were a free agent because you don't start with, like, none of the promotions start with, like, all of their wrestlers, obviously. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a pool to build a new promotion out of. So, journeyofwrestling.com. Beautiful. Thank you very much. I will check that out later for sure. Oh my gosh. They cleared us out. Awesome. That's amazing. All right, we got our sponsor and broadcast contracts. We're going to save. I'm going to do some scouting in the week to look at other people to try to sign. It's a real Spanish variety show like, oh, Sabato Gigante. So Pequeño is gigantic and pequeño. Ah, that's awesome. What a clever name. I'm so glad that I learned that. Thank you, Dorkchop. Oh, I've been playing fan-created wrestling sim games forever, like TNM or whatever that one was, or like oh gosh, I'm blanking on the name. Like Adam Ryland makes it. I can tell you the guy that makes it. But anyway, you just get lost in menus for days. Lost in menus for days. But what I'm gonna do now, though, is say that I think we've done it for tonight. We got 3 new guys on the roster. We got new champions galore, because them titles are real slippery and real hard to hold on to. So I'm going to say that's going to be all for me for tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I rated twice. That's amazing. No matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing everybody out there chill vibes, and for the moment, non-contact high fives. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, this guy right here. Saying so long for now. I'm going to be back Friday night to continue our investigation into the traitor into the interdimensional police force in Double Cross. But until then, TTFN. I'm going to go ahead and hit my fancy stop button now. Again, I want to thank everybody for hanging out. This is my favorite streaming night of the week. I'm not even going to lie, because I have fun making these matches, and I hope you have fun watching them. I'll see you tomorrow night if you decide to hang with us. If not, happy trails. Peace, man. All right.